The future of DC's Union Station, the Transportation Department saying that it is planning to take over management of the station. Secretary Sean Duffy making that announcement a short time ago. It sounds like a major development, but the federal government already owns Union Station. News 4's Joseph Olmo is live at Union Station with the latest. Joseph, so the news came at the same time that Amtrak was celebrating the debut of its new Acela train set. So bring us up to speed with what we know and who's in charge of what, or already was, and reclaiming their stake in this.
Yeah, so a lot of news happening at Union Station today. There were hundreds of people here to mark the start of the brand new Acela service, which is Amtrak's high-speed, kind of premium rail service. The train sets were designed from the ground up, for the very first time since they launched back in 2000. But the focus, Erica, very quickly shifted to the train station itself. Of course, we're talking about Union Station. So what happened today? Well, Sean Duffy, who is the Secretary of the United States Department of Transportation, announced that his department is going to reclaim management of this station. I actually had a chance to catch up with him here at the event today. Here's what he said.
There's too much crime. We want to move out homelessness. We want it to be a wonderful experience. So if you and your family come to Union Station and you're going to go to New York or to Boston, you not just have a great experience on the train, you have a great experience as you come into Union Station.
Yeah, the Secretary told me in his own words that the station has been, quote, ineffectively managed. Now, it's important to note, maybe a lot of you don't know this, but the federal government already owns Union Station. It's under the Federal Railroad Administration, which is part of the Department of Transportation. So essentially what's changing here, according to our understanding, is the management of Union Station. If you're still following me here, then you know that Union Station has had multiple organizations and agencies in recent years managing it, the leases, the retail, the security, et cetera, et cetera. Amtrak is part of that. So we were able to ask Amtrak's president again about this headline that the Department of Transportation is reclaiming management. Here's what the president of Amtrak told me. Would you describe this as a takeover or as a collaboration?
We've been working very collaboratively with the Department of Transportation, and I don't think there's any sort of misunderstanding of what the roles are here. I think that, there's a certain realignment, absolutely, but we're up for it, and we're going to make sure that this is the best Union Station it can be.
So you agree with the Secretary saying, homelessness is an issue, security is an issue sometimes, reinvigorating retail. You agree with all of those points that he wants to fix?
It's a point in time, right? We've been making progress on those points, but there's always room for improvement. And I think it's exciting to see what we've done over the last year here, and there's more to be done.
Okay, so you might be wondering, if you ride the Metro through here, if you hop on an Amtrak or an Acela, VRE, MARC, whatever, if you come to Union Station, what changes are you going to see in the coming days, months, et cetera, et cetera? I asked the Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy, that, what actionable steps can we see? He again just repeated the line. He wants to see crime down. He wants to see homelessness, not an issue outside of this station. He said that he wants to reinvigorate the shopping scene here, put maybe some more high-end retailers in here. But again, when I asked him, actionable steps, what can we expect to see as passengers, as residents of DC, he just teased to some of those things that he would like to see. He kept on mentioning this being a world-class train station, the hub for transit in America. So again, you mentioned this at the top, Erica, Union Station is already owned by the federal government. Again, it really appears that this is more of a who's in charge, who's managing it at this point. Back to you.
Got it. Joseph Olmo live for us this morning. Joseph, thank you. Today's announcement at Union Station comes as the Trump administration's crime emergency continues in D.C. There are still over 2,200 National Guard troops patrolling the streets. And we now know that they are making armed patrols, assisting local officers and taking part in so-called beautification tasks across the city.